Hey all you weebs, and today I'm reviewing Fate Stay Night, developed by Type Moon in 2004. So let's just get straight into it. Fate Stay Night is a mix of absolutely brilliant and absolutely boring. But let's just get into the positives first. The story is absolutely brilliant and one of the most unique I've ever seen. All the routes are also fairly different, with Fate being kind of a fairly well written action shonen. Unlimited Blade Works having a ton of action and many interesting questions, and Heaven's Feel being exceedingly dark and probably the best written of the bunch. The characters are also great, with each being interesting and well written, though many I find to be deplorable, especially Shinji and Zoten, but I think that's kind of the point. I must clarify something that I've said in the past, which was my hating on Rin. I've really now grown to like her more. I kind of understand her motives more, and just what really happens to her. She's not my favorite girl in Fate, far from it, but I still think she's a complex and interesting character. Not to mention, she's absolutely hilarious. As for best girl, it's Saber. I really like kudere characters, and Saber's probably my favorite ever. Actually, she's my second favorite character at the moment, or second favorite female character, that is, only after Maya from Love. My favorite overall character would be Kotomine, since I think he's just super cool. And not only that, but really, really cute. Perks of being a girl. Sakura is my third favorite character in Fate due to how complex she is. Her backstory is outright tragic, and I felt so bad for her. The graphics in Fate Stay Night are also very good, with tons of CGs and each sprite being extremely well drawn. Now on to the negatives, and what really is the biggest negative about this game? It's the pacing. It's just so bad. The thing that's worst are the cooking scenes. They just go on for so long, and I really don't care about Shiro making food. Literally, it does... I know a lot of my favorite visual novels, such as Love, Alternative, Ever 17, to an extent, and Rewrite don't have the fastest of pacing, but for some reason, Fate Stay Night just couldn't keep me interested. To the point where there were many times where I just had to put it down because I got so bored. The sound is a double-edged sword, seeing as it has some really great tracks, such as Church on the Hill, and Loreley, I think that's how I pronounce it, and of course, Emiya, but there are plenty of super generic tracks that are only nice to listen to for a while, but then just get old. Personally though, I think I played Fate Stay Night at the worst time. I finished Love Alternative and Ever 17, which are two of my top favorite stories ever, right before it, which I think which I loved so much that I was a little disappointed with Fate Stay Night. However, the question is, should you play it? Definitely. Fate Stay Night gets a final score of 94 out of 100.